Islam. It is September the 2nd, 2018. I'm Rhonda Arrington-Bey, Islam. Okay. I just woke up. Islam, good morning, Dwayne Bay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start off by reading my Oath of Amnesty and Reconstruction. That I took with Moorish American National Republic. Oh, actually, that's Imani's. This is mine. I'm Rhonda Arrington-Bey, Islam. It says, I, Rhonda Renee Arrington-Bey, do solemnly affirm in the presence of Almighty God Allah that I must henceforth faithfully support, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the United States and the Union of the States thereunder, and that I must in like manner abide by and faithfully support all acts of Congress passed during the existing rebellion with reference to slaves, so long and so far as not repealed, modified, or held void by the decision of the Supreme Court, and that I must in like manner abide by and faithfully support all proclamations of the President made during the existing rebellion having reference to persons held as slaves, so long and so far as not modified or declared void by decisions of the Supreme Court, so help me Allah. In the presence, in witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Moorish American National Republic government to be affixed, executed at the city of Baltimore in the state of Maryland on this 11th day of October in the year of 2014. Islam. Okay, once again, that's my Oath of Amnesty and Reconstruction. This is a form of naturalization, including Abraham Lincoln's proclamations and Abraham Lincoln's 13th Amendment with 20 sections. Now I am reading the 1933 Legislative Journal, House page 5759, resolution number 75. Mr. Wilkins, Mr. Speaker, I desire at this time to call up resolution number 75, printers number 1034. In the House of Representatives, April 17, 1933, my many sons and daughters of that proud and handsome race which inspired the architecture of Northern Africa and carried into Spain the influence of its artistic temperaments, have become citizens of this nation. In the city of Philadelphia, there exists a Moorish American society made up of Moors who have found here the end of their quest for a home, and of the children of those who journeyed here from the plains of Morocco. This society has done much to bring about a thorough absorption by these people of those principles which are necessary to make them good American citizens. These Moorish Americans have since being here missed the use of the titles and name annexations that were so familiar at home and which are used in accordance with the doctrines of the religious faith to which they are adherents. Therefore, be it resolved that this House commends the Moorish American Society of Philadelphia for the efficient service it has rendered the nation in bringing about a speedy and thorough Americanization of these former Moors, and that in accordance with the fullest right of religious independence guaranteed every citizen, we recognize also the right of these people to use the names affixed. I want to come back to this. I'm going to go up a little bit more. These Moorish Americans have since been here missed the use of these titles and name annexations that were so familiar at home and which are used in accordance with the doctrines of the religious faith to which they are adherents. Therefore, be it resolved that this House commends the Moorish American Society of Philadelphia for the efficient service it has rendered the nation in bringing about a speedy and thorough Americanization of these foreigners, guaranteed every citizen. We recognize also the right of these people to use the name affixes Il or Ali or Bey, or any other prefix or suffix to which they have heretofore been accustomed to use, or which they may hereafter acquire the right to use. On the question, will the House adopt this resolution? It was adopted May 4th, 1933. Islam. 1933 Legislative Journal, House page 5759, resolution number 75. Islam. Now, what I'm about to read is a few more sections of the Articles of Association that was ratified October the 20th, 1774. I read the first paragraph. Now I'm going to read section 1. Starting with, there's a small paragraph before section 1. It says, to obtain redress of these grievances which threaten destruction to the lives, liberty, and property of His Majesty's subjects. In North America, we are of opinion that a non-importation, non-consumption, and non-exportation agreement, faithfully adhered to, will prove the most speedy, effectual, and peaceable measure, and therefore we do for ourselves and the inhabitants of the several colonies whom we represent firmly agree and associate under the sacred ties of virtue, honor, and love of our country as follows. Section 1. That from and after the first day of December next, we will not import into British America from Great Britain or Ireland any goods, wares, or merchandise whatsoever, or from any other place any such goods, wares, or merchandise as shall have been exported from Great Britain or Ireland. Nor will we, after that day, import any East India tea from any part of the world, nor any molasses, syrups, painless coffee, or pimento from the British plantations or from Dominica, nor wines from Madeira or the Western Islands, nor foreign indigo. Section 2. We will neither import nor purchase any slave imported after the first day of December next, after which time we will wholly discontinue the slave trade, and will never be concerned in it ourselves, nor will we hire our vessels, nor sell our commodities or manufactures to those who are concerned in it. Section 3. As a non-consumption agreement strictly adhered to will be an effectual security for the observation of the non-importation. We, as above, solemnly agree and associate that from this day we will not purchase or use any tea imported on account of the East India Company, or any on which a duty bath been or shall be paid, and from and after the first day of March next, we will not purchase or use any East India tea whatever, nor shall any person for or under us purchase or use any of those goods, wares, or merchandise we have agreed not to import, which we shall know or have cause to suspect were imported after the first day of December, except such as come under the rules and discretion of the 10th article hereafter mentioned. Section 4. The earnest desire we have not to injure our fellow subjects in Great Britain, Ireland, or West Indies induces us to suspend a non-exportation until the 10th day of September 1775, at which time, if the said acts and parts of acts of the British Parliament herein after mentioned 8 not repealed, we will not directly or indirectly export any merchandise or commodity whatsoever to Great Britain, Ireland, or West Indies, except rice to Europe. Section 5. So we, such as are merchants and used the British and Irish trade, will give orders as soon as possible to their factors, agents and correspondents in Great Britain and Ireland not to ship any goods to them or any pretense whatsoever. I'm going to reread that again. Such as we, this is section 5, merchants, and use the British and Irish trade, will give orders as soon as possible to their factors, agents, and correspondents in Great Britain and Ireland, not to ship any goods to them, or any pretense whatsoever, as they cannot be received in America. And if any merchant residing in Great Britain or Ireland shall directly or indirectly ship any goods, wares, or merchandise for America, in order to break the said non-importation agreement, or any manner contravene the same, or such unworthy conduct being well attested, it ought to be made public, and on the same being so done, we will not from thenceforth have any commercial connection with such merchant. Okay, I'm going to stop there. That's section 1 through 5. And I'll stop there. And this is the Articles of Association, October the 20th, 1774. This is a part of the United States, the U.S.A. Constitution of 1776. In connection to the preamble stating, in order to make this Constitution not word from word a perfect union, a more perfect union, Islam.